Howdy folks, Kathy Williams-DeVries here, bringing you another video in my series on the Klose 633 practical daily exercises. We're up to 201. Now the exercises work from low E and then you gradually go up the instrument, and we're actually up to C sharp now. And while a lot of the exercises previously, because you're working down low, were sort of mainly right hand exercises, we're working into the upper shallow, into the throat tones, and working over the break. So there's lots of good left hand stuff, which you can complement with the Jean Vade-Mecum. So when I get the Vade-Mecum, I will be recording those as well. So 201. We've got C sharp to E to A, so we won't look at my ugly mug anymore. Let's zoom in to the fingers. Let's get into those fingers so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so 201, C sharp to E, that's the only fingering you can use. You want to get that really smooth, and similarly 202. Some really smooth connections there. So we're now moving into D flat, which of course is just the enharmonic name of C sharp, and I suppose, yeah, this is quite an interesting one. 203. That's very odd. But you've got to really coordinate in the left hand and the right hand. 204. Interesting, we're getting into some interesting tonalities here. Now we've done this before. C sharp to D sharp, of this time D flat, E flat, going up to F. And then the major triad for D flat. Let me show you how little my fingers are moving. Similarly, we're going over the break here, D flat. And then C sharp minor. And then a diminished. And then C sharp major, 7th, dominant 7th. And then the major and minor 9th. There's only one B you can use. I like using this B, but I can't because we're going to a D sharp. can use that B once you're doing the D natural. Okay, this is a good left hand exercise, 212. And then we're done with C sharp, D flat. Now move on to D. You've got a couple of choices as to E flat. I prefer to keep it in the one hand. Although if you're trilling, 214. Try to have your fingers curved. I know mine aren't. Then D minor. Watch how I just gradually see how close I am to the keys, and then diminished. That's a good little left hand exercise. All right, including the right hand in 217. Let's see. Interesting one there. Sort of going G sharp, A, B flat, A. Right, we're going over the break. I got water all over the instrument. Some reason it says to be practiced with the B natural and the second time with the B flat. So that's interesting. 208. 249. Sorry, 219. So coordinate the thumb with the second finger. Similarly 220. So these are fairly innocuous, these ones. We should rip through these. 221, D major. And then similarly 222. So you've got a bit of scales and thirds happening there. And similarly 223. So really coordinate between the F sharp and the D. It can come out as not, and then just roll up to the A. And similarly 224. We've got a C sharp in the mix. Oh. So it's a really good left hand exercise. And we build on that with 226. As close as possible, just roll up to that A. We're going over the break now. Now what are we? This is really odd. Interesting little exercise that I'm trying to work out what it's trying to do. But I would use this B in any case to keep it in the one hand. Interesting little exercise around the left hand in 228. Wow. I'm really going to have to pull this through. I think it's being caused by the fact that I've got my air conditioning on, and it's blasting super cool air all right just directly at my clarinet actually. It's the way the air conditioning is configured in this room. Alright, so let's do 228 again. Interesting. 229, straight D major arpeggio. And then D minor. And then part of the diminished. And then the ninth, oh sorry, the dominant seventh. And now the major and minor ninths. And we're doing the left hand C for the very first time. We've now got C flats in the diminished. And again, you find that I'm often using that B. I do prefer it. Right, E flat to F flat. The Klose is indicating index fingers. That's absolute rubbish. That is way too sharp. So just use the regular fingerings. There's two of them. You'll probably find that one's a bit easier. Now E flat to F. You can use that one, but clunky. 237. Again, you have a choice. You can keep it all in the left hand for a wonderful left hand exercise. Or if you don't want to keep it in the left hand. Alright, E flat minor, you can use the side G flat. In this case I prefer to use this E flat. I don't know why, I just do. And again use that G flat again in 239. Although you can't in 240. Brilliant, brilliant left hand exercise. That is an excellent exercise. Number 240, remember that. Going on to 241. So in the first instance you can't use the fork, you can't use the side fingering, but you can in the second. So that's some fun little exercise. Continuing on 242. So that you can use the normal F sharp, but on the way down I would use the side G flat. And I prefer to break it up between the two hands. I don't like too much work in the left hand. 243, that's with the left hand only. Or slightly more difficult, but I don't know, my left hand tends to cramp up a little bit. 244, again use the the G flat, the normal G flat, but I try to use the side one as much as possible. 245. Again, use that side G flat. 246. This one you can keep all in the left hand. 247. And you can keep it all in the left hand. 248, try to keep it in the left hand as well. You can break it up. Although you're creating a little bit of extra work for yourself. 249. And make sure you keep your thumb off the thumb hole. We've had that side on. And now 250, we go over the break for the first time. See how I'm keeping it in the left hand. And so we've reached 250. Let me scroll out a little bit so you can see me again. Hey, yeah, so we've gotten to 250. We're now on E flat and doing lots of interesting little left hand exercises. So we're really powering through this today, which is brilliant. That's all from me today. I'll be sure to get stuck in again tomorrow and we'll see if we can't finish this series off by the end of the week. This will of course also be put up as a page on my website, so that's going to be fairly easy to find. All these videos are going to upload overnight, and I will also upload them to Web Clarinet Lessons, my other YouTube channel specifically for tutorial videos. So that's all from me. Please join me for the next set, 251 to 300. Hope you're having fun and learning heaps. So that's all from me. Bye for now.